Hey everyone!
Hey, how's it all going? So today marks the third week in the van. A couple of things that we're enjoying so much about van life is wherever we park the van is our home, and if we park the van in a good spot, we're loving life.
You don't need to wake up early because you don't have a job anymore.
Yeah, so the idea of setting an alarm at like 7 o'clock in the morning to get up for work, we don't have it. We literally will wake up when the sun wakes us up, or we'll shut the curtains if we don't want to wake up and sleep till whenever we want to sleep. But sometimes we do set an alarm if we want to see the sunrise. If we have like a great view, we'll set it for 5:30, 6 o'clock, whenever the sunrise is, and we'll wake up, watch the sunrise, and then probably go back to bed, and then wake up with a coffee.
So stop to be lazy. Go and get ready and go visit Springbrook National Park.
Yeah, so Kate's jumped on Wiki Camps and found Springbrook National Park near us. So it's got some rainforests and some waterfalls. So we want to go check it out, but we'll have to have some breakfast first.
So yeah, let's do it. I think it's really going to be cool.
So we're just going to fry up some onions and garlic, some eggs, maybe have some toast, and Kate will have a salad.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So just the daily jobs of van life.
Yeah, just typical morning. So.
One little thing, if you keep the van nice and clean every day, it becomes much easier to live in. For a while there, everything was starting to get a little bit crazy because we come from a pretty big house and then start to try to live in a van, and it really got crazy. We're climbing all over top of each other, but organisation is the key. Lay everything out, make it all nice and smooth, and yeah, it works quite well. What else do you want to say?
That's it, so let's make breakfast.
Yeah, I'll make breakfast and we'll head off to Springbrook National Park.
How you know I'm from Russia? So in Russia we can only dreaming about have such a good life like I have in Australia, because Australia, this is nature country really. You have more than 300 national parks and I'm gonna visit them all.
She's dreaming.
No, I'm really gonna visit them all, and this first time I see wild animal near people, my lovely kangaroo. So Australia is the most cleanest continent in the world, you understand? The cleanest air. It's just wonderful to live here. So if you live in Australia, you're very lucky, how I think.
Yeah, something that surprises me more and more is like how much we take everything for granted, and seeing Kate's face or saying, oh, we don't have this back home, you are so lucky to have it, and so many examples that what Russia doesn't have that Australia has, that us Australians really take for granted that we shouldn't. So yeah.
Yeah, so we on the way in National Park, one of the beautiful park near Gold Coast. So let's check. I want to tell you some interesting facts, but Callum really hates the history part.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan about history. I like to get information fast and I don't want to learn.
But I will search and Google everything, don't worry. So this is not just typical Australian bush. This is one of the oldest forests in the planet.
Yeah, back in the day before the dinosaurs, some of these trees and plants existed, but only in 1990 they established it a national park.
So you understand, before some dinosaur walking here and now some Russian. Baby, how much you love to explore national parks?
So much, so much.
You want to do it all day?
All day. Finally, we found a waterfall.
I'm surprised how many waterfalls Australia has, because in my town in Russia I have really zero.
Yeah, I guess we kind of take it for granted. I took Kate to Bali like 2 years ago, and she found there was like one of the greatest waterfalls in Bali, and it was like 3 hours away from us. So we trekked all the way there and went through so much drama trying to get there, and it was a pretty heavy flowing waterfall, but the water was like dirty brown.
But I really like it because this was my first waterfall.
But Kate's super excited and I was just so disappointed to come to like a muddy brown waterfall. But yeah, Kate was happy, so that's the main thing. But yeah.
Australian waterfalls really nice, have a clean water and beautiful nature around, so I really enjoy it.
Yeah, very good. So Natural Bridge waterfall.
One of the beautiful place here, really. You must see it.
Yeah, it's probably the best one, but the water has eventually worked a hole through, like, through the top of a cave, I guess you'd say, and now the water comes through this cave and you can actually come down in the cave. There's glowworms down there, which is pretty cool.
And you can't swim here.
Yeah, you can't swim. They've blocked it off and they're saying that you can't swim in there. They're saying 2 reasons: because of the glowworms and all the insects and stuff, and they don't want us in the water, and then they're rendering it dangerous. But I'm sure it would be okay, but you got to follow the rules. So we've been living in the van for nearly a month now.
Yeah, and I really, really love it. And I'm going to live in the van forever, so be ready.
It is very good. We're both loving it. We're having a very good time, but there is a couple of cons behind it, and probably the biggest one that we're finding at the moment is the issue with water. So we have 70 litres on the roof, which we thought is a lot, and it is a lot, you know what I mean? 70 litres is 70 kilos. It's extra weight that we don't want to be carrying as well. But when you're cooking, cleaning, showering, drinking this water, brush your teeth, making teas and coffees,
Soup.
yeah, soup, cooking rice, cooking pasta, this water goes fast. So one of the biggest problems is obviously the water, and not every, like, when you're in a house, you can turn the tap on, you don't need to think about it, but in the van, you're using water and you're thinking, oh my God, are we gonna run out? We're gonna run out. And it's not like we can't go fill it up anywhere or everywhere, because a lot of the places don't have the ability to, for us to fill the tank up.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes we may not go without a shower for a couple of days.
Yeah, and I start to smell like homeless.
Yeah, Kate starts to stink a bit, and I think about sleep on the roof now.
Yeah, like I think I don't shower 3 days Monday and 1 weekend.
Yeah.
That's making me pretty sad, you know.
Yeah. So one thing that we always look for, like, we can always swim in the ocean and that, but having the freshwater showers seems to be a little bit of an issue as we're cruising along, but not an issue enough to even think about stopping living in the van. We're still loving it way more than that actually being a problem.
Every day new views. It's just, I don't know, I won't cry because I'm happy about it.
Yeah, it's so good, and don't want to think about going back to work at all. All right, well,
so we hope you enjoy our video. Don't forget to follow us.
Yeah, subscribe, follow us, give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, and if you have any comments, so just
send us questions, and we're happy to answer them and let you know everything.
So see you next week, and we will have a next trip.
Yeah, a new video on Tuesday. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.